Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Asyfa Rudiansyah Wardhana, and this is my monologue podcast. Good night, guys. Now at 11 and 2 p.m. Maybe some of you are already sleeping. Maybe some of you are still be capitalist slaves. Maybe some of you are ready to go to bed, playing on your cell phone, scrolling TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, or maybe watching a movie. Yes, tonight, before closing the day, I just want to say to all of you who have fought today, who have done their best today, who have survived today, you guys all did a great job. Okay? In case there is one person who hurts your heart, or maybe there are people who forget to appreciate you, remember, you have yourself. You have me, who will always say you guys did a great job. Because I'm sure simple words like that are very important. At least you feel appreciated. At least your hard work pays off, and small things like that sometimes have begun to be forgotten by people. So, in today's talk, I want to talk about the little things which people have forgotten. Okay, actually it's really simple in my opinion. Some things that have started to be forgotten. The smallest example is to say thank you. Just because that person might do something very small for you, until you forget to appreciate them by saying thank you. Like, they are my friends. Recently, he was like helping his team. Actually, it's really a very small thing, not comparable to the work of his team, which will work a lot. But at least my friend has done what he thinks can help his team, but his team forgot to say thank you. My friend looks good, but I know he needs to be appreciated, because after all he has tried to do his best, right? This also applies to all of you guys who may forget to say thank you, like if there are people in Indomaret or the supermarket, in the mall, wherever it is, who open the door for you. Don't forget to say thank you. They are those who got your door so that you can enter without having to open the door. So don't forget to say thanks. Like the cashier who gives you change, don't forget to say thank you. There are so many things you have to say thank you to people, in my opinion. Little things really, like really small things that happen in our lives. There must be something we are like, oh yes, he has done it for us. But we forget to say thank you because we already feel that is their job, even though their work must also be appreciated, no matter how small it is. Okay, like the same things as your house is cleaned by your maid, which maybe the maid's job is to clean your house. It's just that you forget that things like that really help you that they don't need to clean your house, help you that day to see your house neatly. So don't forget to say little things like thank you to people. The second, in my opinion, is the word sorry. Very small indeed. Sorry almost even like there is a fine line between needing to say sorry or not. It's just that we never know whose hurt we hurt that day, which of our words hurt that person, what of our actions hurt that person that day, and I think there are so many examples that you can follow one by one, because it's really small things. What kind of events in our lives are you? Think about what you have done, but you forget to say sorry. Okay? The third is silent. Indeed, this does not mean things are strange. Not silent like you cranky. Silent here is if you cannot say something good, you better be silent. For example, we are but rarely meet friends. Once you meet friends, your face may suddenly break out, or maybe your friends suddenly change their appearance. You better be silent. Just be silent first, because your words or comment can hurt them. In my opinion, it's a really small thing, but we forget if we can do it for the happiness of others. Then, silence is also, my opinion, very important, especially for social media. Maybe if we meet in the real world, we can immediately see the expression of reaction of what we have conveyed, but different things with social media. We feel like yes or not necessarily he read. Even if he read also, he certainly will not immediately angry, or whatever assumptions are in your brain. But no, they must also be really hurt to read your comments. Believe me. There are some content creators that I see like, he fat, huh? But what do I have to write? No. Do I have to let him read that? No, you don't have to. And it's not important for you to write. Okay? So try to reduce comments that are not important. Comments that you don't realize that hurt people, because you don't realize that. You better silent or shut up. Just enjoy what they treat you. Okay? And this last is not about talking, but it's a really small thing that we should be able to do, which is empathize. Before we do anything, think about it. What will they do? What their reaction going to be? I mean, it's like, it's like before you do anything, you are going to think about them. Like, all of a sudden, what do you think they're going to like? Anyway, there are so many examples. Try to learn empathy. I think sympathy is important. Expressing your sadness, expressing your condolences, and other are important. So try to think from their side. When maybe they are grieving, keep saying like, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. If we look at it from their side, they already feel better like that, right? So don't bombard them to reply to your words. Try to think from their side, guys. Surely they also want to have their own time, want to forget for a moment. So I think learning empathy is important. but at least try to put that empathy in you. I mean, in yourself. Okay? And before I close my talk tonight, this short, solid, and clear, I just want to say to all of you, tonight you have done the best. You have become the best version of yourself today. Hopefully, tomorrow you can be a better version of yourself. I hope the best version of yourself today. Hopefully, tomorrow you can be a better version of yourself. I hope the best for you. Hope for your happiness. Hope for everything you hope can happen. And one thing you should know, that I'm here to tell you that I'm rooting you guys for everything you do, as long as it's something good, as long as it doesn't hurt people's feelings, as long as it doesn't harm others, as long as you guys are responsible. I'm rooting it for you guys. Okay? I'm Wisnu. Thank you for listening my monologue podcast. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.